Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, it's Throwback Thursday. You guys voted. I gave you 3 options. If you want to see ABH Modern Renaissance, Too Faced Semi-Sweet, or Tartlet in Bloom, and you guys voted for the first one to be Modern Renaissance. The other 2 are coming, but this is just the order that we're going to do it in. Here is my Modern Renaissance. As you can see, your girl is used up and abused. I really thoroughly enjoy this palette. So let's go ahead and get into the tutorial so you can see how I came up with this look. Alright, good people, so this is the eye look. I feel like this is a very amber, very true to me type of look. So palette is used, loved, and abused. Eyes already primed with Urban Decay Primer Potion, and the first shade we're going to go in with here is Raw Sienna, and we're going to put this in the crease with a MAC 224 brush, because we're going to be putting those reds and burgundies there, and I want to make sure they're able to glide across. Alright, so I want to use a shadow that I feel like is not used often, especially for women of color. This purple, this light lilac tone called Blonde Fresco right here. I love this shadow. And this is going to go all on the inner corner of the lid. Now don't freak out. Yes, it looks light at first, but just, bear with me. It looks very light, but once you start adding other shadows around it, it looks really pretty. Then I'm gonna stop about halfway. Next up, taking this very small shader brush here. This is a M213, and we are going to grab the shade Red Ochre, and I'm going to trace out my crease. This is not a cut crease, so to speak. I'm just tracing it out. So I'm gonna start right here. And as you can see, Red Ochre is legit pigmented. And I'm gonna follow my eye, and we're going to do a little bit of a cat eye shape with this shadow. I'm trying to do looks that are very true to me, but still give you guys a little bit more drama, because y'all loved the cut crease. I got a lot of good feedback on that, so thank you, because that was very out of my element for myself, so I appreciate that. Alright, and then after that, we're going to build on top of it with Venetian Red, and Venetian Red is more pink. And going in with some more Venetian Red, still using that tiny little shader brush because I want it to be very precise. And also something else that I'm doing here, so in the inner it's very fine, but then as I start getting on the outside, I'm building that shadow up. I'm moving it up just a little bit more. And we're gonna stop right there. Let me give it a little slight blend. And then wiping off that blender brush, we're gonna go in with Golden Ochre. And this is going to go under the brow bone. I love the quality of this palette. I've had mine for about 3 years now. This is a really good palette. Alright, grabbing a flat brush again, we're going to take the shade Antique Bronze. So it's like a really deep plum, but it has a little bit of like a purple shimmer shift to it as well. And then I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put this just on the outer corner of the first shade that we laid down, but we're not taking it all the way into the inner. I know a lot of people, they always talk about the fallout or the kick up with ABH shadows. This one, I mean, it doesn't bother me. I'm fine. Just as long as I can put it on my eye and blend it out, it's not a big deal. Then we're gonna go back in again with that first lid color. Let me blend that out in the inner corner. And then going back with that tiny brush, and I'm gonna dip back into Red Ochre. And now I'm just going to draw a line going down. So basically we're concentrating on the outer V. And I'm going to take some of this Red Ochre into the crease. And I'm just going to start putting it on the outer. So basically I am drawing a line down from my crease So for my crease, going diagonally down and then pulling it into the crease some more just to blend it out. And I'm gonna build up with some Venetian red as well. And of course, take a clean brush and just blend that outside. Make sure that outer V is nice and crisp. And as you can see, I already have on my concealer. I don't have on any foundation today. I just have on concealer, MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and I don't have anything falling on my face. And that's good considering this palette is 3 years old, because I know sometimes like the older palettes get, sometimes just, you know, the formula, it does have an expiration date on it, but this, no problems. Alright, and then for the lower lash line, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to first line with my Marc Jacobs highliner. Bit the bullet. I had to go buy another one because I need it for my wedding. And I'm only getting right on the waterline. I don't want this coming down far at all. Then going back in again with red ochre. And we are just going to go right on under there. And of course on the outside, make sure that's connected. And then we're gonna take what little bit that we can grab of Cypress Umber, just this brown shade here. As you can tell, I really liked it. And just a little bit, just to deepen it up some more. And then taking that flat brush again and going back in with our first color we laid down. And we're gonna put this on the inner tier. No shimmer today, guys, all matte. All right, and then we are going to do just a little baby wing and add some mascara. All right, the look is all done. I love this look. This is a very true to me, very amber look, if you will. Let's talk about this palette really quick. So straight off the gate, if you are someone who does not like warm tones, or you're tired of warm tones, you ain't gonna like this palette. However, if you're someone like me and you love warm tones and you love a color story that's unique, that's my favorite thing about ABH. I feel like the color stories are always unique and they just pull me in. You get this palette and it's just full of tones that you can use, and it's very interesting to me. Like, you can use this in the daytime, you can use this in the nighttime. You have a good variation of shimmers, you have a good variation of mattes. If you want to keep it just very low-key neutral look, you can use anything over here, and you can use the brown shade, which as you can see, mine is gone. And then you have these very beautiful rich burgundy red pink tones, which I think are stunning. This is a palette that is universally friendly and 100% women of color friendly. I've used this on numerous clients of numerous skin tones and numerous ages. So I hope this video gave you the inspiration. If you have this palette, dig it right on up out of your collection. I tried to use a shade that I feel like isn't really, a lot of people aren't drawn to, so hopefully that'll help you, give you another way on how to use it. I know this lilac shade can be a little bit intimidating, so if you are deeper than I am, just use it in the inner tear duct and see how you like it, and then if you want to extend it out a little more, you can totally do so. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all know the drill. Keep it simple, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.